What is going on, everybody? As usual, the channel is Chasing Geekdom. You can find me at chasinggeekdom.com. Um, Chasing Geekdom at Instagram and Twitter as well. More active on Twitter, really. But normally I'll be out in the world this time of year covering comic conventions and geek-themed races like the Star Wars Half Marathon, as well as theme parks. But the world is a little different right now. So each day I will be plopping down here playing Fortnite mediocrely. That's a word. And then just talking about the same things that I would do out in the world when I'm covering events. Today, very casual chat topic: the history of video games, at least my own history. I think the origin for me games is I'm not in my 20s. Am I in my 30s or am I not? Who knows? Been around long enough that the Atari 2600, the one that it looked like had like the wood panels on it, that was the first console. The first game that introduced me to video game anxiety, and that like you want to break the controller, was Pitfall. That game, trying to figure out where to land on the alligators or whatever those were. That was very stressful. I think that's when I learned that I didn't really care about beating a game, like totally playing it from end to end. For me, it was always like I liked worlds to explore. I wanted, of course, to accomplish things here and there. But yeah, I never really cared. I think it's because I decided it wasn't important to me, enough to me to. Ooh, there's a challenge. There's a spaceship on the island, I think, over in that area. Pretty sure. Maybe it's. I think it's. And there are some parts in that same area that you grab, and then you put them together, and it creates rifts. There's like 4 or 5 of them in that little island over there. It happened a few times while I was playing yesterday, and I didn't know, like, wow, that's amazing. And I jumped into one of the rifts. It's because someone else had completed the challenge, and then it just stopped happening. I thought it was a glitch in the game, but I had to do a little investigating. Yeah, so I mean, I decided early on that for me, that level of stress in beating a game or whatever, the accomplishments are fine and all, but if it got too stressful and it got too regular as far as that experience, like, I'm going to excuse myself and not put myself in that state of mind or whatever over a that is not a commentary on others that do. It's more for me like I like that stress and that problem solving, that kind of thing, just in other parts of life where others who may enjoy it in a video game wouldn't want to. So it's not like I'm criticizing people that are committed to like that kind of like puzzles, really. So yeah, the Atari. So Atari's 2600. Should probably find some weapons before I start trying to balance this side mission just to protect myself. Yeah, it's crash shot right there. Which is probably weapons. Folks. Yeah, you can see it there. Nice. Let's go see what there's like. Two over here. Yes. Anything else? Anything else? Else? No. They're all in Atlantis right now. Whatever. There we go. Oh, good. I can protect myself with a sniper rifle. Fantastic. Oh, here it goes. So there's this fella. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Found it. Okay, install missing parts. Alright, I think there's one. Is that someone fishing? Oh, that's someone fishing. Put you in the air. Some stuff. Lots of rifles. I guess I'm gonna need this. Actually, need it. Yeah, I think that like world exploring thing. I'm gonna jump ahead a few consoles. I'll go back though. Is why I like the idea of Grand Theft Auto, just because you can accomplish stuff if you want to, but if you don't have to. You just kind of wander around and do stuff. Content-wise, story-wise, it wasn't really my jam. Again, not a TV. Others who do love it. Hey, who's proud of me? Figured out some building today. Alright. Tournament still apart. So yeah, I like that world exploring. For me, bosses just don't make them too hard. I want a challenge, but I don't want to freak out. This is so cool. I installed it. Oh, there it is. This is cool, man. Alright. There's the next thing we're about though. So like this. Spaceship. So there's someone in there. Hello? Excuse me, please. What is your name? What is your purpose? I dig it. This is the weird stuff that I love about this game, and I'm glad that they're doing it again. Alright, what's next? Should they not be telling me what's next? Hello, Mr. Come to the rescue. Okay. So, like, and I've always been like a Super Mario, so we'll go back and make sure that the 3 things that I saw on the map were in this vicinity. Yup. Go back. If I die, I'm eliminated for completing this. There better be a shield. Where are you? I install everybody. There. There's one. Sure that the thing that I saw showed that they were all kind of in the same area. Let's just go back with see what's up. So, Pitfall. What else was on that one? Space Invaders. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Space Invaders, that kind of thing. But it was around that same time. You know, of course, they were arcade games, you know. And the actual arcade that we used to go to, the mall by us, was referenced, the chain was referenced in the book, not the movie. Oh, goodness gracious, what is the name of that movie? The film just came out like last year. I have the book. Not Armada, but it was Ernest Cline's Ready Player One. Oh. Oh, cool. So the little area is still with me. Let's see what we got. Aladdin's Castle. When I read it in the book, I'm like, oh my gosh, he went to Aladdin's Castle in Oak Ridge Mall in San Jose, California back in the day. And then after a little research, I'm like, oh, okay, it was a chain, but still pretty cool. I enjoyed games much more in an arcade. For, I think, the same reason I enjoy, say, going to the movies or like on my own, going to Disneyland or something, chilling on my own, like when I had the annual pass where it's like you're around entertainment. Alright, it's gotta be around here somewhere. In a socialish setting, like around other people. But so the crowd's entertained, everyone's having a good time, but you don't owe anyone anything socially. That's something I dig. Well, okay then. Let's go back and see if we can hear any. As far as video games that I loved in the arcade, Paperboy was fun. I did like the Star Wars. I'm gonna have to look up what this thing is. Oh, it's over here. It's right on this little here. You can hear it, right? Maybe it's underwater. What happens now? What's my buddy doing? Did I hook you up or what? The guy, you can go down. Oh, he launched the ship. Get out of here. Dude. Friggin' welcome, dude. Seriously, if anybody comes in this. This is so awesome. Look at that. There's like a. This is what I was seeing. This is cool. Sure. Where the heck did he go? Bye, dude. That was cool. Alright. Now. Let's chill out here and see. Ooh, did he leave me something nice? He did. What a bro. I will take that very much. And that. And hang out here. See you, bud. See your interest in. Oh, I need to come back. I should probably use one of these ribs, right? Where am I? Oh. Yeah. See. there any fighting games I played in actual arcade? There was like Paperboy. There was that one. It was kind of a cartoon. It was animated, and it was like sort of choose your own adventure. Super stressful. Why am I not thinking the name of it? I'll look it up. That one brought back the like severe video game anxiety. It was animated, and then like a certain side of the screen would flash, and you'd have to hit the controller in that direction, or else like die. There's 3 left. I need some help. We're at that part of the game. The storm circles just super tiny. I don't have a good strategy for this part. Maybe this is where building would come in handy, but I could just use this like roof area. Here. Go. I go that way. Oh my gosh, what was the name of that game? Was he dressed like a superhero? But it was kind of medieval. It was some damsel he was trying to save. Alright, this is where it's just going to start. Alright guys, here I am. Let's do this. Where are you? Anyone up there? Reminds me of Saving Private Ryan. That's where I'd be. That guy was awesome. Wow, how are the 3 of us here? Where's everybody? Nope. Oh, sneaky, elegant. Jups and Tito Pro. 7 something or other. I'm gonna look up that game while we watch this dude. Fortnite got it. Let's see. Maybe. It's ready. It's an arcade game. 80s. Here we go. Battle. Alright. Dragon's Lair. That's the one. Oh my gosh. So many quarters, so much stress that I think I ended up just like walking away. Yeah. I did love Aladdin's Castle. Yeah, I think that's, yeah, and it does. Same reason I like a lot of this stuff I like now, as far as entertainment wise. I'm going to go, it's going to be with a small group, anything over 10, and it's like socially active. I feel like I owe too much to too many people, and it stresses me out. But I like solo, like an arcade back in the day, or going to an amusement park, um, to a movie or whatever, because you're around that crowd that you don't owe them anything socially. You're just like there, taking in the atmosphere, and then you can just bounce. So I played a lot of Dragon Slayer, a lot of Paperboy, anything Star Wars that would show up. There was one that had like that controller that was kind of square in the middle, and it had the two little controls on the side. Can't remember the name of it though. Console wise, so after we headed, where am I? It would have been this bad boy. Next, Nintendo. And that's where I really found the stuff that I love. Super Mario. Those were my faves. A lot of time spent in high school with my friends, like after school, just playing. It wasn't like, oh, I gotta beat the thing. It was just like just chilling. There's a lot of good memories of like bonding with, with all the friends over that game. There was one that we used to play in the morning on the way to school. Like before we went to school, it was the hockey one. Blades of Steel, I think. I'll look that up. That one was awesome. I really enjoyed that. Steel. There we go. Yep, that's the one. Yeah. Pretty sure I had that on that. Yeah. Let's go to bed. I remember playing Blades of Steel. Turning it off. And what was on that same TV before going to school that day was the first time I heard Nirvana Smells Like Teen Spirit. Like, just a switch flipped on in my head. Oh, this is what music is. And that was like changing. But yeah, that was a console we had. So the ones that we had were the Atari, and we had that Nintendo, like the OG Super Mario and all that. Kind of stuck with that for a while. And it wasn't like I was asking for other stuff, like, oh, I want this for Christmas, and my parents were like, no, just never really needed more. I think I ended up buying a PlayStation myself. And I liked so that Ryan asks where everyone else is right now. Being eliminated from the game 2 seconds after landing. I think the first thing I bought, video game wise myself though, was I wanted a Game Boy, and my dad's like, cool, go get a job. So that I would have had that before I got the PlayStation. So I got a job for the summer slinging hot dogs in Los Gatos, California. And bought myself a Game Boy, quit that job, because that was the point. That I liked. I liked having that kind of anywhere I went, I could play. Tetris. I like Tetris. It got stolen. Well, or did I lose it? I pretty much lost it. Pretty sure I worked more, and again, and I got another one. Alright, I'm definitely not going to play around like that. And since I have a sniper, I'll keep it. Alright, let's go check out this new spot again. Has that ship been there? Don't bother me, I won't bother you, buddy. Seriously. Let's just walk on by each other. Right? No? Can we chill? Just chill. Got no beef with you. Stupid shit. Yeah, I hear you, buddy. That shark that big old mouth, all crazy, and he only got 10. Which is good, because you die from some random shark. Oh my gosh, just get bent, shark. Good lord. Alright. What's going on down here, everybody? Let's see where it's at. Huh? Yeah. Just chill, like music in this area. Thought this were going to be a little more interactive, but it's just a light. So jacking up their decor. Don't you same? Good. Save the game away. That PlayStation, honestly don't remember what I played on it. That I'd have to give some thought to. Like, yeah. Really, the gaming titles that have stood out really stuck with me. Mario. Mario titles, and then like kind of those OG Atari ones from real. Thank you. Ooh, I need to be virgin. That's it. I'm gonna hide in here. Huh. This spot. So, PlayStation, and then played a little bit PC games in college on other people's I like the Wolfenstein idea, that kind of genre. Someone had that on their game on their computer in college. I'm like, oh, okay, so it's like first person. I think that was a first person shooter. So I like the idea of that game, but then just never really found a game with the vibe that I liked. Literally until this game. Like, you've got the shooter, and you're blowing stuff up or whatever, but the vibe is kind of chill and it's beautiful to look at. Um, and the storytelling is bizarre and cool. That I like. Let's see what we got. So yeah, so a little bit of that in college. Didn't really game much after that, honestly. Oh wow, there's a hole in that. Okay. Good to know. There we go. This is just so cool looking. You have a better PC now, a laptop. So I try to find something to play on it. Because I had, after the PlayStation, forever I could really play it all. Ooh, Fireflies. And I really loved the idea of the Wii games, something to get up and move around. I think I got interested in that mostly after I decided to get in better shape. My lifestyle was way too sedentary, and I thought, well, if I'm going to be in my house, I could be doing something up, moving around, that kind of thing. So I got a little Wii Sports. I would listen to a podcast, and if I was going to be home, or listen to a podcast and while playing tennis, something stupid like that. Oh wow! They have decided to finish this game in Pleasant Park. Good to know. How about here? Let's go. So yeah, I actually played that a lot. Um, Not that long ago. This was like a tussle shark. Are you gonna be chill? Chill. Yeah, that was, let's say, 2008 to 2015. I had it. I still had it after that. I just didn't use it much. Um, I wanted a Switch for so long, and like just kept prioritizing travel over buying it, just because like what I usually do when I'm out in the world for this channel is covering comic conventions and all that kind of stuff, going to theme parks, and that takes money, and I didn't want to spend that money on a gaming console at the time. So it's Are you? Go. So yeah, I mean, I can say that first, I don't know if I'd say obsession, but maybe with the games since. Oops, I really wish I had a second. Since Super Mario is this game. I'm trying to figure out why I started. It was someone at work that played it on a Switch, like at work, during work. And I saw a little bit of the gameplay on YouTube, and I'm like, oh, I'll try it. Yeah, it is my jam. Because again, it's got that like shooter aspect, of it, which I like, and it's the first time I found one with the personality that I've been looking for. It's like I do enjoy once in a while watching someone play Call of Duty. I watched someone play yesterday. Just lit your thing on fire, buddy. Didn't I? Oh no, I'm shooting your stuff. I'll burn your house down. Big time. That real good. Oh, he's got a good gun. Yeah. I didn't. Well, I got him a little bit. That's alright. Of course. Alright, I can go one more. So now that I have this, I do play. I'm stoked with the Switch. I dig it. It's like, what do I have? Games that I wouldn't have normally gotten if there weren't all the stay-at-home stuff a couple months back. So, trying out Witcher. Kind of dig it. I like the idea of a game like that. I don't know if I may like another title more. I'd have to play around with that. I watched Jack Quaid plays Huey on The Boys on Amazon play Bioshock. Man, That's pretty gritty. I think it was the person I watched yesterday play Call of Duty. Can't remember her name. Erin Ashley Simon? E-R-I-N. Yep. Yeah, I could follow on Twitter too. She streams on Twitch. Erin, E-R-I-N. So the handle is E-R-I-N-A Simon. Um, just good vibes as far as like her and her friends who were playing, which was cool. Still stressful though. So much blood in that game. Could watch, probably not play. Still cool. So I've got Witcher. Of course, I got Mario Kart on the Switch, which I'll probably stream every once in a while. Mario Odyssey. Oh my god. That game is stunning. And it was like, I haven't beat it yet. I haven't gone all the way through it yet, but again, it's just not really my thing. I want to like explore the worlds and stuff. What's cool is when you finish a level, you kind of unlock it. You can't do that. That felt like going back into my teenage years. But like, they stayed true to the original, like the heart of the original games. But it's breathtaking. I love it. Hello, Marauders. We are not gonna hang out. Let's go to. Let's go here. It's been a while. I guess we're only a few weeks away from. Is it 3 weeks? The end of the season? Let's see. This area. Decision. Down here, it always sounds worse than it is, just because like all of that overload is going on above. Let's get some of this. I have a racing game, which I didn't think I would like as much as I do on the Switch. After this round, I'll look up what it is. Take me through the games that I have on this console. A little chill golf game, which is more like a wind down kind of thing. Rather than pistol. I do look forward to another one of those like Wii Sports that has all of them, because they have like tennis one or whatever. But I don't know that I want to spend $60 on a game with one sport on it. Let me take you just like that. You just like here. And let's see what kind of trouble we got into. this, because that's what we all need is 2 sniper rifles. Let's do I just want to brawl. Let's do this. Where are you? Someone's probably going after the vault. There you are. Ooh! Surprise. Let's go check out here real quick. Deadpool. Batman vs. Deadpool. Ah! I'm not surprised that Deadpool is the better shot. He's got cap shield too. Alright. Yeah. I'll have a look real quick at the games that I have on this console here. I wonder if this whole it's like the Space Knight thing, or if like that spaceship crash landing thing is going to have anything to do with it being the next season. Space would be cool. I liked that Travis Scott concert, like just kind of all of the different mechanics that happen, floating in the air and all that kind of stuff. Space would be cool. Underwater would have been cool. I thought that was going to happen. Alright. So we've got the Fortnite. Oh, yeah, I got my ring fit. So I'm trying to stay healthy-ish. This is that driving game that I'm digging. Yeah, it's therapeutic. Of course, the Mario Kart and the Mario Odyssey, which is beautiful. It's the chill golf game. Got my Marvel Superhero 2 Lego. Those Lego games have such a great sense of humor. Although sometimes the boss level's a little too stressful for me, so now you know where my mind is. It's like, yeah, and Witcher. So these are the things that I've been dedicating my time to. I need to do a little bit more dedicating of my time to this ring fit thing, because squish. But I did run today, so. Okay. Speaking of video game anxiety. Yep. Exactly. And on that note, that's it for this today. Monday through Friday, I'll be here 7:15 Central, probably for about an hour, maybe a little bit more. Saturday and Sunday is always going to be a bit of a toss-up because, trying to get out in the world and live life as safely as possible, as distanced as possible. Chasing Geekdom is the channel, website, chasinggeekdom.com. Come hang out on Twitter and Instagram, please. We can chat about things there as well. And, anything that you would want one of these sessions to be about. From geek culture, that kind of thing. Could be a TV show, could be a film, could be, I don't know much about comic books, but yeah, just let me know. And do whatever you need to do here on YouTube to subscribe or whatever and find out, get alerts to find out when I'm chilling out. So, yeah. Okay, bye.